Greetings, we are Fellowship Gaming here to entertain you with another tale of daring, disasters, and dimwits. So please grab your favorite drink and perhaps a snack and let us regale you with songs of our misdeeds. Tonight we will be playing Starfinder, which is a science fiction D20 system. If you would like to see more content, please check us out on YouTube at fellowshipgaming.quest, where you can subscribe and hit that bell notification. If you would like to join us during our live stream, head over to Twitch and give us a follow in order to be part of our live chat. And tonight, we are continuing our AP of Horizons of the Vast.
We're down 2 at the moment.
Yeah. It's okay.
AP means adventure path.
Yeah. So
that's what it means?
I've been working on the internet situation.
Yeah, not armor penetrating.
That's what she said.
That is what she said.
Man, hold on, you threw me off. And so I was talking with I think I was talking with Verizon to get just whatever, see what their pricing is, and I was like, hey, let me see what your prices are, and they're like, well, we can give you $50 a month for 100 gigabyte download cap each month, and I was like, no, and they're like, well, what do you need it for? I'm like, well, we're streaming, and they're like, well, what's your stream? And I was like, here's our website. And that's literally, I'm like, here's our website. Thank you. I don't want this service. Bye. Because it was just like, no, that's not bad. But we're handing out our thingamajig everywhere. Thingamajig, that sounds even worse.
I think that's what we use at home. The
Fellowshipgaming.quest?
No.
The thingamajig?
Horizon.
No, I don't.
T-Mobile.
Building
All right.
the buildings.
Sure.
Build the buildings.
Yeah, we have to do that anyways, don't we?
I think so.
I think
we were.
Yeah.
Were we about to do a downtime or something?
Yeah, but I know Brian's actually the one that
Or
has
no,
like all
or
the-
shit.
Thought
No, didn't we
Jeremiah
have
had
2
all
more?
of
We had
it.
2 more spots we had to look at on the grid, didn't we?
Yes.
We did the south one. We're looking at the other 2.
Oh, yeah.
That's good. That's fine. Whatever. All right.
Because 2 went silent, right?
3 went silent.
That one doesn't even
something
have
like that.
batteries.
Oh, it's time for all the... Is this one on?
Nope, that doesn't
Nope.
have batteries.
We can though. We just don't mix them up because we want to know which is which. Don't mix them up. Nope. You already mixed them up, Mike. There you go.
If you want, grab some batteries and put in it, and we'll put batteries in.
There's literally Jeremiah's right here.
Yeah, use Jeremiah's.
Yeah, because it was...
Yeah. So yeah, we didn't do anything north. We moved across this way. We went to the watchtower, and I saw that large earthen plant thingy to the south, and then we went and almost got riggedy wrecked, but we were able to recover the, I don't want to call it the data pad, but the data pad. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
You do. You should.
I'm just making sure I remember the 2... Oh, yeah. C and H are the 2 outposts.
Yes.
that
Yep.
remain.
And then there was
we
something
did
over
a
here. This is
H.
another.
Whatever
that's where we
it
went.
is.
This is.
Yeah.
Was this something we saw?
You saw something there.
Yeah, that's right. We saw a creature or something weird moving in that hex from the.
And we've got
An Astro.
this thing that's the mountain eel.
Yep. And then we literally just went south. Let me do the math.
That
south.
I swear to
Oh.
God, we have Annie Ann. She would shoot that stupid thing from town.
That's where Beach has asked you to get some samples of the golden fur stag bears.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we need.
No, we're not doing that.
Well, we
Yet.
not without everybody here, but we were like we have like a trank dart that we can take one down and bring it with us or something.
Mhm.
Or we have the ampules, the blood.
Ampules, yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
what it
Doc most likely has something
Trank
up his
darts,
sleeve.
is. Yeah.
Analgesic, whatever. Anesthetic. I
Anesthetic,
don't know why
yeah.
they say it. Analgesic. It's like, wow, that's like the worst word. And if you actually read the spelling, You're like-
GEASIC or something. It's yeah.
ANAL.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, it's a analyst therapist.
Yeah.
Anal rapist. That's not Modern Family. What's the one before that with Michael Cera and Jason Bateman as the dad, where they own a
I don't
banana
remember.
shack?
I don't know if I even saw that. That might have been when I was completely out of the loop.
It's
for
not Curb
television.
Your Enthusiasm. It's by the same maker because it has little in it. But you know what I'm talking about, right?
I think so, but I'm just trying to think of which one it was.
Where what's his name? David Cross plays the Never Nude. He even showers in jean shorts and he has to bite soap. So I'm always cheating on him. Oh man, I wish I could think of the name of that show. It's dumb, but it's so good. It's not. Oh man. I want to say House Arrest.
We'll kill 40 minutes just by being off on a tangent.
I can kill 40 minutes just by being myself.
But this is the other one that's been knocked out. It was these two that were knocked out.
And we got the lower one fixed.
Right. Yeah, and then we went and investigated the large creature. We were able to get data from where the shaking was, that it was doing like sand or you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Why is this the only game I can remember what's going on? I don't know either.
The only reason I really remember what's going on in Torg is because I have to remember so I can come up with stuff to do to you guys.
I think I'm pretty decent to remember what's going on in Torg because I write it all down and then I'm able to like forget about it and then I reiterate like the day before. Yeah, I don't take great notes, but I take pretty good notes.
You do.
Well, the good thing is we record it, so then I just like go back if you have time.
Oh,
And, like,
that would include us having to actually watch the crap we. I mean the awesome stuff that we. I can't watch myself. I'm like
no. I get that same way too, but sometimes
I'm very much the same way. I force myself to watch my D&D streams because I'm like, what do people find so interesting about this?
Well, you do. I like your streams. One, I'm gonna say they're so relaxing because hell could be going on the screen quite literally, and it's so far removed from like the high impact shaking screen bleeping, like it's crazy. Whereas it's a two-dimensional like flat screen, and you're just going, okay, I don't know what's going on. Okay, and then you do a pretty good job of like detailing from your perspective how you feel things are going, and then even when you die and everybody's wiped out and you're frustrated, you're like, well, I guess I'm going to end early tonight, guys. Where I'm like, Jesus, fire! Oh my God, what the? When something scares the shit out of me, it's Skyrim. Entirely different fundamental playstyles. And you're really good at
no, the beholder fight in the second game. I was mad.
Oh, sure.
I mean, I was steaming mad. Same with the fight against the freaking Malareth in the fourth game. Because she killed us so many times. And it's just such a terribly unbalanced fight.
I still like the... something cast the magic. It was amazing. And that's it. There's no other context. The magic was amazing. What? What happened?
I don't remember. Like I said, I remember those two times I was so mad. And it wasn't because I died once or twice. They wiped us out 4 or 5 times.
Well, do you remember, like, what was it? The second or third episode with Valkyrie. Way before I even created Bathroom because I had all those stupid bugs.
I haven't seen yours.
But I died. Well, I watch yours.
I know.
Jerk.
I try.
No, I get it. It's fine.
I can't stand watching people play Skyrim, and I'm like, now I want to play Skyrim and not watch you play Skyrim.
My problem is I do this. Like right now, I am such a whore for the crossbow, and I want to play every night, but I can't. I have to stop myself. Like last night, I was in a funk. I not anything bad. Just my sugars were bad for a couple days, and Susie and I hadn't been really talking a whole lot. And nothing bad, just I don't know what's going on. She doesn't know what's going on, whatever. We do Marco Polo and stuff, and that's great, but you still sometimes get into a funk because you want to be with your best friend. And the way I get over that is I like to play games. So when I first started playing, like when I first got married to Susie, and I would be in a funk, she'd be like, go kill something. I had this multi-user dungeon mud that I've been playing for 25, 26 years, and they call it the Black and Green game. I just go in, I type in stuff, and I know all the number key movements, and because I've been playing it forever, and I can just level the character from 1 to 15 in like 30 seconds. Not really, but it makes you feel good when you see a lot of colors. Like, imagine if every time you got a kill in your DOS games, there was like a brr, brr. I mean, that would give you epileptic seizures and shit, but if it was just like an explosion and like a glitter went off somewhere and you're like, oh, that was cool. It has the same like fundamental feeling in my brain whenever I do that. But
Okay.
Skyrim is the closest, and I am so spoiled because I don't really have that many mods, but I do have enough mods to make it look prettier, despite the fact that it's a 11, 12, 13-year-old game or something like that, which I there's so many games that I wish that people would be able to take Skyrim engine and adapt it to, because it would be amazing. You know. But yeah, I keep trying.
To
new
be
games.
honest, I really wish someone would get all 4 of those Forgotten Realms games and remaster them into more of a 3D version.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Well-
instead of spread it across 4 games, maybe 2.
Sure.
Do the first 2 games and then the second 2 games.
Because it's been so long since I looked at those, and when I started watching your streaming, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember how these used to look.
Do you remember when they?
Yeah,
so Sega
but
did-
they're fun.
Yeah. DOS and Sega did Eye of the Beholder 1, 2, and 3, and then they released Eye of the Beholder 1 as a remastered. And it was like Wolfenstein / Doom level, you know, because it's the same setup. It just looked very different. And then when they remastered it, you're like, oh, this is a game changer. And I could see, you know, not necessarily under the same engine of like Baldur's Gate 3, but imagine if they took that with the first edition or second edition rule set and then did like a Baldur's Gate 3 isometric, like XCOM style, you know, so instead of just walking, you're mapping.
like original Baldur's Gate or Icewind Dale.
Yeah, but with the visual elements of Baldur's Gate 3 as well.
Yeah.
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 Okay, I agree.
Because then you're just like, oof.
Yeah, and it still has to be. You get 6 characters, and there's 8 character slots because you can get 2 NPCs.
Yeah.
There was a conversation at work this morning while we were tidying up the store. We call it zoning, where we clean. And 2 of the younger associates I work with, they're like in their early 20s. They're like, Michael, tell us how it was when Mortal Kombat first came out. Because like I remember it coming out in the arcades and
Sega and, yeah.
Mhm.
being at like Pizza Hut and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember when Golden Axe came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you could just do the womp, 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 jump, dwarf. That was my favorite thing on the planet.
It was
and
actually a fun game.
it was a very fun game. Do you remember, I think it's called Gauntlet Legends?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was for the 64, but it could have been for another system.
I'm pretty sure it was the 64.
Yeah.
I have it.
Yeah. But it was, I just remember you had four character options and you could play with your friends, and it was like a Diablo clone, or because it was a reimagining of the Gauntlet.
It was a reimagining of the original game Gauntlet.
Yeah, but it had like a dark.
It was
Stone or
actually
like a Diablo
easier.
feel. Oh yeah, oh yeah. But it
I
had
mean,
like,
I remember playing the original Gauntlet on a Commodore 64.
sure.
Like I
Same.
know Casey's met Shane. I don't know if you may have seen him like at Toad and Tricycle, but when we were 18, he worked at an arcade, and it was right when the
Oh.
D&D arcade game came out.
Ooh.
So we beat it like every possible way with like every character. But, yeah.
No, it was the D&D arcade game that actually got me the Sticks to Snakes story. Because
That's
me and
fair.
my buddy Rob had just finished beating that in clothing and sale on Fort Hood. Because he needed something from... I don't remember what. I don't think I knew what he needed when we went then. I just remember we went
You're
to
just
clothing
along
and
for the
go.
ride. I get it.
Yeah, well, he was my buddy.
Yeah,
He
sure.
was our dungeon master on Fort Hood. He was a great dungeon master. I wish I could find him. Robert Kluke, Fort Hood, Texas, 95 to 98. Send us a mail. Please. Because, I mean, he was a great storyteller as a dungeon master.
Arrested Development. That
was
the
Arrested?
show.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it made by Larry David, the same guy that did Curb Your Enthusiasm, but it was Arrested Development with Jason Bateman, Michael Cera, and David Cross and some other characters.
But yeah, they had the D&D game there.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, the huge D&D nerds we both got $10 worth of quarters and beat the game.
What nuts, yeah.
And he played the cleric. And so the cleric in that game has sticks to snakes. And cool. So we stopped. We got done with that. We ate lunch. That was to kill time to eat lunch because we're like, yeah, let's kill some time. It's not quite lunch yet. So we did that, killed some time, ate lunch, and as we're eating lunch in this PX, it was a PX. And he goes into it and he's like, I've got to tell you, the game when I was playing that game and watching the cleric do sticks to snakes, it just reminded me of when I was learning to play D&D for the first time. And that's when he told me the sticks to snakes story. Because it was his buddy that was new to D&D that played barbarians and had the mentality of a barbarian, was out of the fight, and so he's looking through the player's handbook, kind of reading up on stuff, and he says to the cleric, because the cleric was still up, and he's like trying to find stuff to help him, and he says to the cleric, "Oh, here's a spell, cleric. What is it?" "Well, I don't know what it does, but it sticks to snakes." And I almost fell out of my seat laughing in the middle of a PX.
That's good.
And my buddy's like, "Yep, I had the exact same reaction." It's like, you're an evil man for telling me that story. But that's a great story. Absolutely one of the best D&D stories I've ever heard.
How about Pathfinder story from first edition way back? A couple friends that were going to USU at the time. I think I was going there. This is before I dropped out. But we had a GM, Trevor Irish, pretty good guy.
Oh, yeah, I know Trevor.
He wanted to run a true self campaign, and he had a couple other options. But he had a really interesting idea for like a dwarven, not Lord of the Rings, but like a dwarven kingdom style, like ascension to the ascend to the throne type thing. And in most editions since chainmail, basic, Osric, whatever, it's always been dwarf for me. And I have Tibbin, and you guys are familiar with my war priest, and I have lineages. Like I've had 50 some odd dwarves over the last 30 years, and they have all been bastards related to each other through some methodology. And this was one of my first characters that I played in Utah after moving here from New York, maybe 2010, 2011. We were underground doing something, and I think I was playing a dwarf druid who had a bear companion in Pathfinder. So strength-based armor and stuff like that to give you an idea of the character's mentality, and then very nature, rock-based, whatever. So we're digging down, doing something, going through these tunnels, and I'm smart. I swear I'm smart. Done construction. I know all this other stuff. I know what this thing was, but my brain didn't put two and two together in the moment. And Trevor was talking about us entering a room, and there's like a delineating channel of water, and et cetera, et cetera. And then eventually he goes, I'm in the room alone. I'm doing something. I'm percepting doing something. And he goes, "You come across the water table." And I go, "Well, I want to lift it. I want to carry it out." And he goes, "You want to what?" And I was like, "Yeah, whatever." I was thinking water clock or something. Like my brain just didn't put two. I was like, "Yeah, it's a table. I want to," because I was thinking I was going to use like a shield or something. And he goes, "No, that's not what a water table is." And I was like, "Oh, we said water." This is before I even had my hearing aid, so that was probably part of it. But everybody, he's like, "Hold on, I need a minute," because he's an engineer. He's a conversational, the nature people.
Conservationist.
Thank you. Yeah, so yeah, he was like, hold on, I need a minute. And he just laughed his ass off for like 30 seconds. And he's like, he just tells all his friends. He's like, yeah, this one time I had my friend Tony, he was playing a dwarf and he wanted to lift the water table. He's like, I let him roll. He didn't do it, but I let him roll anyways, because why not?
I remember like the first games I played, Society Pathfinder. So Mike was his cleric Eldon with that first one. I got in on the second quest for Perfection,
Okay.
and this was when Dustin was running just about everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's when we
And
first
so-
got going
oh, yeah.
again.
Was this
I
before I,
don't
joined or after
This
I
was
left?
before.
A little bit
Okay.
before.
A little bit before, yeah. And I remember we were on the boat because we were doing the river one that you're just sailing. None of us had a way to sail.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So
no,
it was
like-
between
you guys were
his-
crashing.
his
Pure
cleric
wisdom, yeah.
and the other guy's witch because they had the highest wisdom, and that's what sailing was off of.
I remember Quest for
And so the witch's first roll flubs it.
Oh, no.
We ram a sandbar.
Yeah.
And so Dustin has us, and we were on the ship. So we had the ship, and he's like, show me where you're at on the ship. And I'm at, like, the very front of the ship. So we hit the sandbar. Dustin rolls for where everyone goes. Yeah, I go straight off the end of the bow. Right onto the sandbar. So Sabrara, and this was Sabrara. This was her first adventure society play. And so, yeah. Dripping wet, urban barbarian, walking up onto shore in territory that's hostile to us by horse lords. And of course, there were horse lords on the bank kind of shadowing us.
Oh, no.
So Sabrara comes walking out of the river because she's like, yeah, there's no way I'm getting on the boat with this going on. Because we got to get the unstuck. I'm going to be out in the water anyway. Let's just face these guys, see what we can do. And was it you? No, it was Brian's character that was the one trying to talk him down, wasn't it?
I think so, but I think I said something that started the combat.
No, you
Was
didn't start. They were gonna
We
go
knew
into
it was-
combat. It was regardless. They were going into combat because it was like, what's the fastest way out of here? Death. Second fastest way out of here. Death by horse. And we were just like, yeah, it's combat. And I think at that point we're just like, screw. I mean, yeah, Sabrara was like, well, I'm going to have to murder people. And she got her turn off right at the start. And so her turn was, I rage, and I set my spear to receive charge. And of course, first thing someone does, charges her. So her first attack hits with a set spear.
Nice.
Yeah. Even Dustin was like, you did how much damage? 18? And then it was the next one that he just like, no, that's disgusting. Because that was the one with that was defending nesting swallows, and it was the very last boss. I don't know if you know that fight.
Isn't that the one where Cadence, much later, he got like all the engineering checks to fortify the walls?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we ran it a couple
We've
of
ran
times.
it a couple times.
It was, I think, I don't know if it was an evergreen, but it was definitely...
No,
No,
it's
it was
one
not.
we've ran quite a
Yeah.
few because
Yeah, because we had a bunch of new
lot
players.
of
Yeah.
people.
Because I think Sabrara was level 3 by the time I joined you guys, like, officially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember... Because Urban Barbarian was like the dex-based one. It had some really fun stuff.
No, it's not anything based.
Oh, that's right. It's just a flat bonus
It's
instead
a
of
flat bonus
strength,
you can put to any of the physical stats.
That's right.
So if you want a barbarian that's dex based, you'd go urban barbarian because you can put it to dexterity. And yeah, she was infamous because of that second scenario, nesting swallows. And it was because of the boss fight.
Yeah.
Because we killed the cavalier, and so his mount was still just aggressive, and she was already raging, And so she just steps forward and sets her spear to receive charge against the axe beak.
Yeah.
And then
Remember
rolled
the
a
axe beak.
natural 20 to hit.
That's great.
And confirmed the
times
crit.
3 for the spear.
Okay, so here's how that... We had to read this to figure it out. Because it's times 3 for the spear crit.
Yep.
But it's also times 2 for being set to receive a charge and
for
hitting.
the brace thing, yeah.
Yep. And so we had to look in the rules and be like, okay.
Is it times 4 because it's multiplicative?
No.
Is it additive? Is it,
It's times 5.
Yeah.
It's times 5, but it's not times 6.
Yeah. Well, that's what I meant, not times 6. But
Yeah,
times
it's
5,
times 5.
additive,
So, just adding up all of her bonuses, she'd already done 40 damage before I rolled a single die.
And it was a low tier.
That reminds me of
low tier game, and when I actually added up, I literally told Dustin, it's like, well, it's 40 damage. He's like, what?
Yeah.
What'd you roll on the dice? I'm like, I haven't rolled
rolled
yet. He's like, don't roll. It's
I don't remember when Ronan. I don't want to dead name them. You would know them as Dave's child.
Yeah.
Dave Gerard's child, now known as Ronan.
Yeah.
They ran a scenario, and I had I think Cadence was level 4. Yeah. Where we got everything was great. We were solid. We're good. We get to the very, very end, and they had like the big bad evil guy, the boss, and my first roll, nat 20 on a musket master, level 4.
Oh.
Times 4 on a 1d12 plus my it was disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like, "You did what?" I was like, "Hey, just take his head right off." Like, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was
not happy about that. They're like, didn't even get to use my boss
at all.
They're dead.
Yep.
Then there was a scenario. Ronan was playing a paladin, and someone else was playing a paladin.
Sam.
Was it
Oh,
Sam?
Sam, yeah.
Sam and Ronan were the paladins.
So they're on a ship, and they go investigate, and they go to the bottom, and they're looking around, and a rust monster comes around the thing, and they're both like, no,
we're out.
That's your guys' job. We're out.
I think my favorite one with them, when I was playing Sprara again, and it was the Goblin Guild we were doing.
Oh yeah.
And so it was the chase scene. So it's like, okay, a goblin jumps out and is running away. Sabrara straight out the window and right after it.
Yeah, she could also run through crowds unimpeded,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, because that's an urban barbarian trait is crowds do not impede you. They don't get fast movement.
Oh, that's right. Crowds don't count as difficult terrain.
Yeah, crowds don't.
So
no,
good.
it's not. Crowds don't count. It's they don't impede you at all. But yeah, that was she basically vaults the same stone wall the goblin does, and then there's Sam and Rowan's paladin that are just trying to get over it in their plate mail. And
who was it that ran mummies? Was that Jordan?
Jordan. Yes.
Yeah. You remember when I Behemoth Hippo critical the Black Scorpion?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How much I had to roll it on my phone, and it was like 430 damage. Like Jesus.
Yeah.
That went
First
that
edition
went
where
insane.
you had to basically get a computer to dice roll because there's so many bonuses and all that.
Because it was a vital strike.
It was a one attack vital strike. Giant or what's it called?
Well, I think by that time it was
Giant
like greater
growth
vital strike
and
or something like that.
strong jaw.
Yeah, and I think by that time it was like greater vital strike or something.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
Oh yeah, no, because that was like 11, 12, or 13. Because he died at 14.
Yeah.
And then that's when I came in with the monk.
Yeah.
And then Krista made her monk. That I would literally we just scissoring in the air, not in
Krista
a sexual
was
way.
never
Just
a monk in that one.
What's that?
Krista was always the archaeologist, swashbuckler.
But their attack style was pretty.
Their attack style was very.
Oh,
similar.
you're right. No, I was thinking of her character in Hell's Rebels.
Oh,
That was I think that was a monk.
No, I remember because I also.
You're right. Oh yeah,
I
no,
had
she
some
had that
for
really
our-
cool ability that would let it, like she'd cast a spell and we could move where the hell we wanted to go, and that
Yeah.
was strong.
How
Yeah.
close are you guys to wrapping up Abomination Vaults? Are you still about halfway?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say because
We're on the last floor of the second book.
Alkenstar has been a blast, especially if you like steampunk stuff.
Are you gonna? Is that what you're gonna run next, or what are you thinking?
I'm playing in it with Krista and some others from Eugene.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm playing an inventor,
Oh yeah.
and I've created I have basically a motorcycle with sidecars for the team,
Oh,
and
that's
that's
cool.
what we drive around in.
What's the?
We did a stagecoach heist with it.
There's weapon, armor, and is it innovation?
Construct.
And then that's what you.
But
use?
I'm armor, but
Oh,
we've had some downtime, so I've been building up a motorcycle basically.
that's cool.
We don't have batteries in that.
I'll get it. No worries.
It
So
was
we
more
do
an
apologize. We went and investigated, and we all got eaten. We got aided,
Okay.
so we have to create new characters.
My phone wouldn't play.
No, it's a lie. We didn't. We just talked about D&D the whole time.
We
Guys.
BS'd about old games the whole time. We hope people were entertained. If
Yeah.
we have any viewers.
Did we heal from last time?
Who's this?
I'm not the one to ask.
That's me. I was answering your question. It was Arrested Development.
Well, I always see the red. I can't read the glasses. Yeah, I was like, I knew it was like Curb Your Enthusiasm because it was the same writer, but I couldn't remember the name of the show.
Yeah, no. Here, go see a Star War.
Yeah, it's so good. How you feeling, Brian?
Yeah, I was trying to remember. Yeah, because I know we wrapped up the dwarven
Yeah.
line, but I don't think you guys actually
don't think we
stopped and
rested.
rested and all that.
No. Because I am damaged real bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was a little hurt.
Like I said, I'm the absolute worst
That's
one
right. Because
to
yeah,
ask.
you guys were trying to decide how you wanted to proceed with extracting all the old.
No, we
yeah.
got back to the forest. We got back to the
No.
Watchtower.
The
Tiggles
watchtower,
is all we heard.
Yeah.
and we rested, but we didn't mark that we rested.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Tiggles is really hurt still. I should remember I need to check Tiggles. Not her. Tiggles is the one that will have damage.
Yeah, Tickle got regularly wrecked.
And it looks like I got his healing done because he's higher than he probably should have been.
Well, I had
Wasn't
one.
he like really mean against those stupid slimes because he has no tech?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Wow. We're not that far in, and we already have lost 4 people.
Oh, yeah, but that was from the Great Bear attack.
Yeah, but even still.
I mean, you want my honest opinion? I think we're doing really good for a starting colony.
Yeah.
Because
there-
I
it
would guess
could have
that
been worse.
normal casualty rates would probably be about 50%.
Yeah, we could be Roanoke. Just one day we all go missing.
They think they may have found them.
That's a different colony. Are you thinking of the pilgrims that interbred with the natives?
No.
Okay.
They think they may have found them.
Okay.
Oh, man.
I just remember there was, I think it's in North Carolina or maybe South Carolina, there was a set of pilgrims that was just off the coast, and like somebody went on a boat and it came back and they were all gone. And it was like a single word etched into.
That is Roanoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Roanoke? I thought it was.
No, that is
something
Roanoke.
With a C. Because Roanoke is Virginia.
No, what is
It's an
the word?
entirely different.
Oh, now we're going to get beyond this. Because we haven't been
Well,
on
damn it!
Bandit
We should have been
Colony.
doing this for the last
Last
20
20
minutes. I could have sworn. I could be wrong. I
It
thought
might be. Give it.
it's. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's the Roanoke colony.
Is that the North Carolina or the South Carolina colony?
Croatoan.
That's it.
Colony,
Thank
yeah.
you. Is that a K or a C?
See, you were correct.
Okay. Because I know Roanoke is an island as well, but that's up
Yeah,
in
that's
Virginia.
where it is.
Oh, is it?
That's well. They've also got a Roanoke in.
Oh, I'm sure.
Whatever
They got
the
a
heck it's
Paris,
called.
Texas.
Yeah.
I could be conflating two different.
They got a
stories.
Paris, Idaho, man. They got a. It's all over the place.
Oh, yeah, got Miami, Ohio.
Yeah.
They have a county in Ohio named Miami. I know my wife is from there.
I was in Texas one time, and the streets are named states and city capitals and stuff like that
Sure.
because they got so many streets and cities they just got to do something with. And a police officer stops me as I'm just walking across the road. He's like, "Where are you from?" I'm like, "From Idaho." He goes, "Where in Idaho?" I'm like, "Caldwell." And he goes, "No, what's your freaking address?" And I was like, "Not here," because he thought I meant Idaho
the
Street.
street.
I was like, and he's like, gave me this like, "Boy, I'm gonna pull my gun on you," kind of
The
thing.
state of Idaho.
Yeah, like he just like that's a weird question to ask me.
No, I there's a Randolph, Utah, and I'm from Randolph, New York, and I was having a conversation.
It's named for New York.
Sure,
Yeah.
I wouldn't know that.
Well.
But there's also Wellsville, which is also New York. Probably the same people.
It's
Yeah, I
also
was
not
having-
like the church was organized in New York.
That's fair.
And a lot of people moved from there.
Yeah,
And then that's why we have a whole bunch of Scottish names down south.
that's fair.
the predominant people who settled this location call from one church. So, yeah, it happens. Oh, man. It's been a while since I've had Gatorade. This is my third bottle today.
I can't drink
You
Gatorade.
see the circles under my eyes? My sodium levels are off. I look like I look like a corpse. I look like a corpse that just happens to walk.
Really well-fed corpse.
Yeah. Well, we're like day 2, so I'm starting to bloat. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Day two.
It wasn't intentional.
You're like, I've been dead 2 days. Let the decomp go through. You're at the bloat stage.
So what you said is just open up the jerky bag.
Ugh.
Let it smell.
It smells like mung beans, and they smell bad.
Is that what they are?
I think they are mung beans.
I think they are, but yeah, I think you're right.
I love that scene from The Office. He smells like death. Oh no, it's just the mung beans, and they smell horrible. Okay, let's wake up in the morning and figure out what the crap we're gonna do about this metal.
Mung bean protein. Oh, you're not wrong.
Maybe, well, why don't we just go back? No, we don't want to go back to town. We know where it is. The metal's not moving. Let's go somewhere else. Let's go to Charlie. That's not Charlie. That's Delta.
No.
Yeah,
That's-
Delta is a creature.
that's where
the
the-
golden bears are.
Veek wants you to grab samples from the golden bears.
stag
The
bears.
stag bears.
Oh, F that. Let's go to H.
That's literally what Casey said. He's like, nah, we're out. He was like, nope. Marshall's like, yeah, battle. You're like, nope. Like, all right, I guess so.
Lundra. No, we're not doing that.
So yeah, let's head
Who
from.
died and made you god? No one. I'm the mayor.
Fair enough.
Yeah, let's go here and then.
Yeah, so this is the other
yeah.
transponder.
Yeah, so let's go here.
I don't remember what H is, though.
H is the watchtower.
H is another transponder.
Yeah,
It's
H
all
is the
around it.
Eastern
Yeah,
that's the
Observation
one that-
Post.
Yeah,
But
that's
the one that
went
was
down.
still sending out signal.
Okay.
It's just those two. The
Those
first
two
one you went
stopped
to,
signaling.
and the other one was the ones that stopped the signals.
Right.
Yeah.
So if it still works and it's got a security
I
system.
don't know if anything's got a security system.
Well, I mean, it's something.
And so we figured
I'm
out
just saying
last
it
time.
could be a stopover, yeah.
We figured out last time that the reason it was stopped working is because of the ooze that we just killed down.
It was corroding the...
yeah. It was eating things. So
well, it was magnetizing it.
yeah. So we're going.
Oh, yeah.
Can you see me, Mike? So we're gonna go here, which is think-
Northeast.
we're right here.
Well, okay, directly east.
We're going directly east, because we went to the watchtower.
Yeah.
We drag our
let's
butts
see
back.
here.
Here. You know what? I'm being an idiot.
Just lift the show.
Lift it up.
There, Mike.
Okay. Give me 1 second here.
No worries.
Because there is something in there. Or not.
There might be something there.
There might be something. We don't know.
So
we really don't.
that hex is dense, untouched forest.
Okay. We're mapping the crap out of it.
Yeah. And that we found when we went southeast. That was like
I think
we could do
that's where
lumber
the-
and stuff,
This
right?
dot,
That's the mine.
that's
I
the. Oh, is
I
that-
know.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the creature and stuff. But I was we came across some forest area that we thought we could get lumber from.
Yeah,
I-
this
I
one looks
mean-
like it could be pretty good lumber for future use.
Okay. And then we're gonna go.
Northeast.
Yeah, right there.
The one right between it and H.
Yeah.
All right.
Nothing like hearing dice being rolled over there. Like, you're gonna die.
So
I
that
keep
one's
trying.
forest area, but it's not as dense as the other one.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we're going to H.
H. All right. So you you spot a observation tower.
Okay.
It's kind of on a beach area. You see gulls flying around the beach area. You can
What kind of birds are they?
Seagulls or bagels?
seagulls.
That's a joke. Sorry.
As long
A
as
lot
they're
of the
not
beaches are
deagles.
pretty sandy. There's some
Or
rock
beagles.
areas.
Okay.
There's a little bit of a sizable island at one point that looks almost like shaped like a shark.
Okay, yeah, we can see that. Out the distance there.
Shark bait, hoo ha ha.
I think it looks more like a cat head, but
We'll see.
Well, I think it looks like a sock puppet.
Go ahead and give me perception checks.
Ooh, perception
Must be.
checks.
Woo! What is my perception?
Oh yeah, look at me. I've got a plus 10. Oh, it's garbage.
Plus 8.
17.
22.
11.
when I find it again. Okay. Black is Tiggles, blue is Alondra. So 28 for Alondra,
And 32 for Tiggles.
19 for Tiggles. Not that I think it matters too much, because it's not like Tiggles can tell anyone anything.
I know, you can just be like, oh, hey, look, I'm not getting assassanated today.
I'm
You are?
envisioning like the dog with its tongue hanging out and its ears flapping and goes, cack! Because you know when your dog sees something. He doesn't say shit, but you know when he sees something.
So has it been 2 days?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
It's been
Yeah.
3 since, well, yeah, because we went
Well,
back
since
and we
we went
rested,
to
and then
that,
2 days now.
Is
Because I've
Tiggles...
got a... Yeah, he's still hurt.
How bad is he?
Not quite bloodied.
Okay, how much damage?
12 below. Max.
Okay. And he's going to heal 3 a day.
Yeah.
So that's 9. He's going to actually heal a lot
Well,
more than that. I make a medicine
I'm
check.
guessing 2 days
30.
will be 6.
Okay. Let's go. Fine, then let's do check 1. 30, so that's 5 above, so I could add my intelligence modifier. So that's 4 plus... You get 7 additional of that.
Okay, so 10 total
For the first day?
For the first
for the
day.
first day.
Yeah.
Okay,
How much is he down?
2.
2.
Oh, yeah, so,
So he's
heals
just going
that day.
naturally on the
Yeah,
second
he's
day.
second day.
I rolled
he's full.
real well.
You,
Yeah.
Good.
you pet the shit out of his tummy.
So you two don't notice. You three though, and probably because Tico's like sees it
A
and like
17
rushes,
doesn't know. Oh man, I'm
Nope.
bad.
grabs like a wrapped thing, and you knows that it's like a ration bar that's on the beach that Tiggles has found.
So it's more of a no, don't eat that.
That'll make your stomach not good.
Yeah.
That's not good.
So that's probably why she noticed. He noticed it, went going for it, and she no.
Does there seem to
Bad
be
Tiggles.
a trail of detritus from the water, including, like, is there broken crates or
There's not
nothing? So it's just a random food stuff on the beach,
Mm-hmm.
and nothing nearby, like no open
No.
crate or anything like that.
Nope.
Just okay. Interesting.
We don't have any signal flares, do we?
No.
We don't have anything that we can finagle as signal flares, do we?
Well, let's. Where's the watchtower?
So it's
On the beach.
about 100 feet away.
Get in the car and go.
Yeah. Let's go to the watchtower.
I hop on the car.
Clamp on.
Surf with my mag boots. Till Brian hits the brakes and I fly out of my shoes.
That would hurt.
Snap both your ankles.
That would hurt.
Yeah.
So go ahead and give me computer checks as you're kind of looking around the outpost.
That is not
It's
me.
cocked. Thank goodness. worse.
24.
19.
So Brian, you realize after like kind of examining the monitor and everything,
Mm-hmm.
it seems to be on a 5-day loop.
The beacon is on the
The
5-day
monitor is.
Yeah,
So
it's
our
sending-
recording, it's got a 5-day loop that'll send to us
Right.
and then loop back and just run for 5 days, loop back, run for 5 days.
Oh, okay. I don't think I understood. Okay.
Yeah, I still probably don't understand, but it's okay.
I was thinking of like a video loop where
Yeah,
It is a video.
okay.
Video loop, but,
It's just
but of the
5 days
observation of
long.
what's going on in the
Of the
data,
last 5 days?
yeah, it's just sending
Oh,
the same
well,
5
it's
days
5
of
days.
information.
okay.
Oh, okay.
So it's
okay.
saying like day 1, then day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, and,
And then
then
day 1 again.
Then day 1 again.
So no new recording. Oh dang.
Don't stand on the beach.
If we're stuck in a 5-day time loop, I'm gonna be pissed. 20 years has gone by.
No, I'm fairly... Don't say that to him. Tyler was stuck in a time.
I remember.
3 years.
I remember.
And I was like, oh, man.
I remember.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo. I think Mike.
Guys, you're finally
Oh,
back.
Brian was. That's right.
Brian was running it.
When and then it was the weird creatures in the. It was like the Matrix, not the Matrix. It was like the master mold in the,
What
in
they
the
essentially, yeah,
chamber.
they pulled out of time. Yeah,
I
that
remember that.
Tyler has trauma from
you were
that.
like PTSD.
Tyler has like legit trauma from that. Just like,
I've been here 3 years. It was like 3 minutes. No. 3 years. I'm a goblin.
She came out with 6 new.
Do you
ankles.
understand?
I'm honestly not gonna lie. If Tyler was any like technologically inclined, that thing would have been torn apart in 3 years.
Just eating it. Just chewing on a wire like fuck this thing. We've all been there.
But you do think it'll take you a little bit of time, but you can deprogram it. It looks like someone went in and just programmed the feed to just send that 5 data points.
Is there any way to know like how long ago it's set on the 5-day?
I
Yeah,
mean,
you-
technically it'd be a computer's check.
Yeah. Well, that's part of this
That's why I'm
one,
asking
yeah,
the computer
so
guy. Would there? I'm security. I can do. I know what the questions to ask. I just can't do the.
Last 2 weeks.
Last
Okay.
couple of weeks.
How long? What was the time frame that the other one was down? Was it
About the same time frame,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it was like a coordinated effort.
It seems like it.
Yeah. As, I see. I wasn't here in the beginning. Are we alone on the planet?
no, there are
No.
7 other colonies.
7 other
Mm-hmm.
bastards.
And there's also just been people here that we found, as I recall.
Yeah. We
Oh,
found
that's-
out
Yeah,
this planet
the
Oh, yeah,
uninhabited
the-
planet
been
has
entirely uninhabited.
Yeah. Was
It seemed to have been habited multiple times in the
Wasn't it
past.
the like 4 teenagers that were making out in the radiation pit?
What did I miss?
Oh, it's somebody. It was. I don't think it was teenagers, but I think
No,
that's.
it's the whole the Miriax facility, and
Oh.
our
There was
constant
a-
joke is the teenagers are going to find this
And make out
they're
there,
going to
yeah.
make out there,
Um,
and then all hell is going to break loose because of 4 stupid teenagers.
Oh yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna summon something, and
Yeah,
There was also the dwarven mining venture
That's right.
that they died in.
yeah.
That's right.
Trying to manipulate time somehow.
Do we,
that was weird.
Oh yeah, you weren't here the
we
day that
gained
they
access
said
to
that
the
was going to
laser,
be the
right?
settlement's
'Cause we have
new
one terraform option
quest
or
of
something
the
like that.
I
burning
think so.
torch.
Yeah.
Duly noted.
So, Okay.
So someone has been sabotaging at least this one, possibly that one.
Possibly all three.
Likely all three is
Yeah.
what I would say.
Well, then let's head over to Charlie.
But it does take you an hour to fix everything.
Okay.
So are these our watchtowers, or are these just pre-existing?
Yeah,
These are our
Those are
watchtowers
yours,
set
yeah.
out by our scouts.
So that
Your
so
one
somebody
scout,
is.
Your
I don't
one
want to use
scout
the term
that's undead.
sabotage, but somebody is certainly.
Your Eoxian scout
Yeah.
set these up.
All right.
The dead person set these up for us.
And there's no way to get a fingerprint, not figuratively or literally, but
So you're thinking it was probably not them that dropped the trail ration.
Yeah.
right.
I don't need to eat or sleep.
I have a question.
Well, not theirs.
What are the like the
Oh,
genetics?
that's a good question.
Can
The
I?
trail ration. Is it a trail ration from like
Our-
ours?
It's like
A
it's
packed world?
it's a packed world trail ration.
So a recent
Mm-hmm.
arrival.
Is there a way I can
The
like?
expiration date's like a few months out.
Okay.
Is there a way I can like
Shouldn't
get
that be a
DNA
few
from it?
years?
For years.
DNA from the ration? I don't think it was open. I think that
It wasn't open.
Oh, it's not open.
yeah, no,
Not
Tickles
open,
opened
but
it. When
yeah,
he ate it.
unless Tickles completely ruined that, we could try for a fingerprint.
I have the equipment for that.
I have the knowledge for that.
You don't find a fingerprint, but go ahead and give me a life science roll or medicine roll, whichever.
Alright.
It's probably your medicine's better, isn't it?
Well, I can't aid with medicine.
I'm
You
fine with
know?
either.
I can roll my own life
I
science.
almost think perception would be the best.
Shh. Don't say perception.
I'm just saying, logically, it would be comparing data, and I think that would be a perception roll more than anything. But that's just my take. You decide, Mike. It's not my game.
Life science or medicine? What do you want?
Either one.
Okay, we'll do. What do you have?
I just have physical science.
Okay. Do you have medicine?
Yeah, no, I don't. I have
Okay.
I
I have
two
medicine.
untrained.
Anybody else have medicine?
Yeah,
I'm not your nerd.
21.
21,
I can need.
I'm your hot chick.
So 23.
23.
Nice.
So
That's
you do
really not all that hot.
find some trace DNA on it that seems to be Lashunta.
Okay.
All right. Remind me.
We have one
Are
Lashunta.
those aren't the bugs. Those are the.
No, those are the four.
No, those the
yeah.
DD
the
Oh,
bombers.
yeah.
telepathic
DD bombers.
ones.
From Castaville.
We have 6 Lashunta. We have our sanitation officer and our food procurement specialists. The family of 5. So,
So they would be in charge of rations.
Yes.
they might be,
Uh-oh.
but
No, I know.
Well,
we
they're in
don't have
charge
the
of-
facilities.
and they're not the
Getting
only Lashunta on the
I know.
planet.
I know. But I'm saying if we have
And
6
based
in
on
our
what
colony,
you've been doing, you would probably have like some kind of like DNA data for everybody. There, it's not popping
It's
up
not
as any
matching
of
for
them.
any of those.
Not
Okay.
from the colony.
Yeah.
that's what I was going to say.
We
like,
would have
if,
our DNA.
If we could
data.
cancel out R6, then we know that it's not R6. So then we come across any other ones we can.
That's
check.
fine.
And I mean, they'd have to be gone for like a month to get out here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
you guys.
have a
well,
vehicle.
you got
That's
a
why
vehicle.
it takes us such a short
And I'm saying
time.
if they did borrow a vehicle, we would immediately know.
We have the only vehicle.
Well, we have the, as far as we know, people can make things out of weird shit.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
So,
but I think we'd notice it.
We've
That's
got
my point.
we've
I
got
literally
this
said
up
we
and
would
running. We picked up the ration. We didn't find anything else, so let's head on to the other one.
All right.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go
So we want
northeast up diagonally.
on the beach, and then
So Mike, there.
That one.
what you want to check out Shark Island?
We can go to Shark Island, but I don't think your vehicle
Not
is
yet.
aquatic yet.
No.
So we'll just go to the bottom.
Yeah, we'll just walk like pirates.
Nothing of interest is in that one.
Okay, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8.
You're forgetting everything else we've done to get here.
Yeah. I'm just saying since we did this last thing. So
Yeah.
wait, because
Because when you left last time, you had just barely finished step 1. So
my question I have is wait, trees and the rocks will make it actually +1, right?
Right.
So this is 3, 6, 8, 10. This will be 13 to go through the mountains there.
Aren't those trees?
No, those are mountains.
that's a mountainside. Let me make sure which one you're on. Okay.
Symbol looks look more like foothills, but okay.
Mountains. What Texans call mountains.
All right. So on this
Oklahomans
one,
call them mountains.
there within that hillside,
Uh-huh.
kind of. I think you can kind of see like in the middle. There's like looks like a little dip.
Yeah.
That's a valley that's full of colorful wildflowers and shrubs, with heady scents ranging from sweet to tangy to minty.
Environmental protections are on, and I'm going to see what those are.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you see a variety of like winged insects flying around there as well. And you do spot some looks like bee-like insects they have like honeycombs and they look like they are producing like honey.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Yeah, we'll remember this place. We'll send our botanist out. Not
She's
our
dead.
botanist. Oh, that's right.
Am I our botanist now?
Do
Oh
we
no, that's
have
our
a
biologist. No, our botanist is still alive.
Oh, that's good.
Actually, you're right. Biologist would be the one we want to send out for bees. Botanist, maybe.
Give me 1 second.
But don't we have a backup button?
You have.
I have that
sheets.
list. I just have to find it.
Everybody, go ahead and give me a perception check while you're searching.
Go ahead and give me 42 saves.
Can't do any better. 27.
15.
17.
20 and 23.
I rolled the 23. You go Keanu on him.
Oh, Jeremiah. They have more downtime activities.
Ooh.
I thought this one was appropriate for dog.
Totally gonna do that one.
Who had
Oh.
a 23 or higher? Just those two?
Those two.
All right.
No, just her.
Just her?
Well, like both.
Oh,
I had
he
the
said
20
those two. I didn't look and see who I was reading. Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah. She does. Tiggles does not.
So you're going
Oh, it's
this
not
way,
even
so
on,
go
is
ahead
it?
and
No.
put the vehicle in there.
There you go.
Nice.
Oh, because I think I saw the initial tracker behind you.
Oh, yep.
In the...
I've just been using this.
Oh yeah. I guess Brian's been doing that. Okay. The two that rolled the 23 or higher can roll initiative real quick for the surprise round.
Thank goodness our driver. Thank goodness our driver did.
You want to put that over with the GM stuff?
Bad me.
The monster has a 15.3.
Ooh.
All right. Lundra has a 12.2.
We're just looking at the pretty flowers.
Yeah. Well, I
See.
I don't.
Oh,
Are we
well then.
out of the car
Oh, wow.
Nope.
currently?
No.
Okay.
So I think we saw the flowers
Oh.
and then we kept going.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we stopped and smelled the roses, and you and I are still in like,
I'm running.
we can make mead.
I'm doing data
'Cause
analysis.
You're thinking of all the medicinal proproperties of honey because it's sterile and
Yeah.
all sorts. And I'm like, orc mead.
Yeah.
Let's F up. Why did I say F? F some
So-
F up. Let's fund some.
That's what you guys are going to be seeing here in a second.
I hate those things.
Come on, Mike.
I hate those things.
Death bells with oozing
So this is
blue
metagaming.
deafness.
I hate those things because specifically they mention their poison goes through environmental protections, which
Yes.
it should not. That's the whole point.
This plant evolved to do that. All these stupid space goers.
They don't. They don't.
No, they like to ignore their own rules, so they
Yeah.
write things to go around the rules they wrote.
It's the rule of exception. It states that it's an exception, so it is an exception.
Yeah, it's just frustrating.
Well, there's biologicals today that bypass filters.
Yeah.
You
Not
It's
many.
enemy's turn, Mike.
oh wow,
All
not
right.
bad.
Oh yeah, no, 12 and like 13, and they rolled a 15 or something. It wasn't good.
Oh, I got 4.
Jeez.
That's Fred. I woke up. What do you want?
I wish it was Fred.
It's not. I
Fred.
don't know what's beeping.
It's not Fred.
No, it's not me. I don't have any volume.
Let's see, because he's
Brian, are
within
you beeping?
30
Not
feet of
that I
the.
know.
Is that the sound you
vehicle.
make when you're excited?
Sometimes.
Nice.
How far away is he from the vehicle? I can't remember.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25-ish.
25-ish? All right, so it moves into within 10 feet.
Boy, I'm sure glad I didn't say I was standing outside the car again.
Yeah,
And then
that's why I double checked.
it tries to bite into the vehicle.
Ouch. Bite my bumper.
Bite my shiny metal bumper.
That's a 19K.
That hits.
Hey, win.
For 10 piercing.
Ouch.
What's your hardness, buddy?
7 thanks to the adamantine.
Good job.
Alright. Takes a little chunk out.
What the crap class am I? I'm a biohacker.
All right.
Don't laugh, man. I forget
Who's
sometimes.
next?
Alondra.
All right, go ahead and give me a fortitude save.
Okay, I might as well do both, huh? Oh yeah, this is gonna be awesome. I'm guessing an 8 fails.
Yes.
Does a 19 pass?
19 passes.
Okay.
So the one that failed is paralyzed for a round.
Shit.
Okay.
Is that Alondra or Tables?
Tickles.
He's just sniffing that sweet, sweet smell.
Okay.
She will pull out her pistol, and she will shoot it.
Shoot, ha. I still think we should just use the
Well, surprise round, right?
yeah, for us. Yeah.
Oh, for
Oh.
us?
Yeah.
And I
So
forgot,
she
actually,
will-
you need a will save as well. I forgot. This has the double whammy.
Damn.
Oh.
Oh, that's cheap.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Just
Just
Tickle
close
doesn't have to worry about it.
But she does. Okay.
Yeah.
18?
18, you're good.
a will.
I
and a
have to.
fortitude.
Is this a fear aura or something like that?
Okay.
No,
so-
so the will save is it's bright violet flowers kind of lure you
the
in,
bees.
and
Oh, that's
you're
cool.
drawn towards it. If you
Damn
fail the
it.
will save, you have to move towards. You have to use 2 move actions to get towards the creature.
Yeah, no, they're freaking.
And then the
nasty.
fortitude save, until you succeed in it, you just like get a good whiff of the sweetly aura,
Well, Marshall's dead.
and
Well,
you're
unfortunately, 2 low
paralyzed.
saves.
Yeah.
All right.
Wah, wah.
So it got 2, so do I get 2?
Those are automatic.
Yeah, they're just started.
No.
They're
It
pro-
moved and attacked.
Oh,
in
it
the
did.
surprise round.
Oh, never mind. Yep. So no, to take off the damage.
I didn't even hear that. That's my bad. I'm
Yeah,
not
I-
counting the creatures.
Yeah,
Totally
so
spaced
then
it off too,
Tony
yeah.
said surprise round. I'm like, oh yeah, I can't shoot. I draw my pistol. You need a will save. Fine.
No, but yeah, but it just ran up there and
Yeah.
just smiling.
It's smiling. She's got her pistol out.
It's got its flowers. Look
Okay.
at me.
I'm looking. I want to shoot. So that's her whole thought is, I don't know. I'm shooting.
Can you ram as a move action?
It's a full action.
Darn.
Creatures like that.
Unless you
Why
have
a
like
lot of
jet
my
charge
first
or
level
something
characters
like
now
that
have the
that
little
allows you
hand
to-
flamer.
Well, jet charge wouldn't allow him to ram with a vehicle.
For vehicles.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a full
Well,
action.
if we applied rocket boosters to the car and we could give it a feat, we could.
This is not Tears of the Kingdom, buddy.
Hey, bitch. Why you gotta harsh my mellow, dog?
They have a whole new subreddit called Hyrule Engineering.
Oh, yeah.
It's bad.
Did you see? I saw somebody playing it.
But
and
does it have the
they
fuzzy
created,
dice
like, a
hanging
wooden
off the
structure
mirror?
with a phallic? And like,
Yeah, Dickman.
yeah.
They got multiple Dickmans.
Zelda's like, I'm still waiting, Link.
They've got Electric Dickman, Fire Dickman, Water Dickman.
I think it was Water Dick Man's the one
Yeah.
I saw.
Yeah.
No, it was Fire Dick Man because it was wood that they set on fire.
Yeah.
Like shooting with his arrow.
So, the fortitude is a 20, and the will is a 16.
So you're good on both for those.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. Oof.
All right,
So you
we're
don't have to do
just-
the fortitude anymore. You just have to do the will saves.
Yeah.
You know, I was hoping it was fear based. It is not. Oh, it wouldn't matter. I'm not a high enough level for that to work on this guy.
All right, we're just going to back off a bit. Cool. And now, surprise round is
Throw it
over.
in reverse,
Yep.
Timmy. Throw it in
So
reverse.
the other two can roll your initiative.
All right.
Technically, Fred's character's here, but we don't know where his sheet is.
And he's not answering, so
Let's see. 24.
Ooh, 16.3.
Oh, 24.8.
Oh, it doesn't matter. You beat the monster.
He
I
knew
beat
about
him.
the scent-based plan. He's like, nope. No. I'm staying back at the observatory.
stick
I have,
drow.
I have
You can
zero
never trust
ranged
him.
options. I can't do anything from our current position.
Do you expect the drow to go to the beach?
Why not? He looked good in a man thong.
Who's up first?
Marshall.
Yes, I would hope so.
Oh. It's a standard to ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So you're out of 15, so you don't have to worry about the fortitude save, but you do have to do the will save.
Okay. Oh, that's just a visual thing, right?
It's
Yeah.
a visual thing.
So, okay. Is it a gaze type thing?
It's mind affecting and sense dependent.
Yeah, not a gaze.
Because I have shades that give me a +2 to things like that.
yeah, if it calls out visual,
Yeah.
it would technically
sense
work.
It's sense dependent, so I would give
All
you
right.
the bonus.
Yeah. I mean, listen. It's only going to give me a 5 out of a 3, so it's not like it's. Oh no.
Minimum 11 on the die.
A 7's not going to. Let's see. 7 plus 5, 12.
12. So no, you have to spend 2 actions to move towards it.
Awesome.
It is a move action and get out of the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this like Annihilation where they just head out into the plants?
So, but there's nothing that says that I can't draw my weapon as part of one of my move actions.
No.
Because my BAB
No.
is higher than 1. So cool. Yeah. It's shit. What's
your
my
move
base? So yeah, move to get out. I literally opened the door. What? I'm going, boys. It's so pretty. What is my? Is it 30? Yeah, 30.
I mean,
So as many diagonals as you can give me, Jeremiah.
There.
That'll work.
technically, I guess if we had known, we could have just shot it. Like, shut your eyes, Marion. Don't look at it.
Don't go towards the light.
The arc is sense dependent. If you don't look at it, it can't hurt you.
Was Cyberpunk one of the hacking things you could do is you could shut people's senses off? So good. Just make them all blind, and then all of a sudden the CPT is like, where'd it go? I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I could. I always forget.
All right, Doc.
Doc, what the crap is that? Move action
So do your will
30.
save.
32. Oh, yeah, I have to do a will save
You
first.
have to start with the will
F
save.
that.
Do I have to make the fortitude
Can't be
now,
a
or is
lot
it-
worse than
No,
yours.
because at the beginning of your turn.
Okay.
Oh, it can be.
It can't be a lot worse than mine, I should
Oh no,
say.
actually, enters or starts, but you just be the paralyzed for the round.
Oh.
Uh, Doc jumps out.
All right.
Uh-oh.
I rolled a 2.
Good job.
I'm getting my fig.
Like, man, I have to get my fig.
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to need it.
Just in case.
I mean, you're probably not wrong. My will is plus
Listen.
3.
I can't promise they'll look good, but if you guys give me your minis, I'll paint them. I mean, they'll look.
I have a faster movement speed.
Yeah. Oh, I know you do.
That's why I'm
Tyler
unhappy.
2.3.
No, she just has a 35 movements. He has a 35 movement speed.
That's fair.
Like I say, I know Casey's played it long enough, but Warhammer Fantasy, like in the mid '90s, they had like the one pose box set figures, like
Oh,
the
yeah.
goblins with the spears like this. I had a friend that clothespin the tips of the spears on his clothesline, and then got green spray paint. He just went up and down.
I did that with my
Perfect.
Skavens.
It's honestly the way to do it. Yeah, no.
Now, I mean, it took Mike and I, because I bought the Lizard Man box set, so I have a fantasy army. And so Mike and I spent 3 hours putting it together.
Yeah.
Just
I
to
am
play
now
one.
base to base with the creature.
All right.
And it's the creature's turn.
And it is creatures.
I have my rifle out. I am not happy. I can't because I can't even identify what it is. No, I can. I just have to roll for it. I can try to identify the creature without.
Are you allowed to?
Yeah, because identifying the creature is free action.
free action.
Oh. Well, I didn't know if the thing said you could only use 2 move actions to do whatever.
Does a 14?
I mean, if it's a free action,
No.
what's the roll? Is it physical?
Life science.
It'd be
Life- I
life
got
science.
I rolled much better. 26.
26.
This is the one other thing I can do. Identify hostile issues. Right now, you are an unidentified hostile issue as you just circumnavigate. Like, come on, what? No!
It'll just like waddle between your legs. I'm like, hey,
Basically.
I always butcher the name.
Vrasine.
Yeah.
That means nothing to me. If you know, that's all that matters.
It's a plant creature.
Okay.
So, and you do know that it has the paralyzing aura, and then the lure, and then you also get 2 questions.
I always forget good questions. And any weaknesses that we can exploit?
That's always a good
It's
question.
a fantastic question.
No weaknesses.
And then resistances or damage reduction.
Yeah,
Defenses.
what I was thinking of, like special attacks. Like, you know, some large creatures have, like, swallow whole or something.
That's a
Like,
decent
is
one.
this like a
You can just say
carnivorous-
special attacks.
Yeah.
So no special attacks. It just uses its bite attack.
Okay. So it'll still eat us, but it just
Yeah.
chews us and spit us out instead of. Great.
Yeah, because if you fail the will save, you're still pretty much helpless.
Yeah.
It's a very much BS mechanic. I have 2 ways to make you helpless.
15k does not hit you, right?
15k does not hit me.
So it chomps down twice and does not connect.
Ooh, okay.
Alondra.
I was really hoping Mike was going to say it's weak against fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's an 11 for her.
So, yep, she's going to.
She'll be right there. All right, Fortitude for Mr. Tiggles. So that is an 18 Fortitude.
So good. Oh, and actually, he's out of the 15-foot radius, so that could be his will save. So
Okay. So he's no longer.
He's no longer paralyzed.
Right.
And he's not fascinated.
And he's not fascinated.
But his person just got out of the
This
car
person
and walked
just
away.
got out of the car and walked away. His reaction would probably be to at least move to her.
Full on Bird Box jumping in the fiery car.
But that puts him within 15 feet. So, fortitude save. And that's a 1. So,
Yay, we're all dead. I love it.
he's stunned right
Have to
It's
deal
always the
with
pipe that kills everybody.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, it's cheesy mechanics that kill people.
13.
13, you're good.
Guns don't kill people. Cheesy mechanics do.
Cheesy mechanics kill people.
So
The Punisher.
Is that mechanics made out of cheese or lactose intolerant mechanics gassing everybody?
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Both.
same, yeah. Not gonna lie, when you said cheesy mechanics the second time, I was like, mechanics. Because my mechanic kills people.
pull
Amos
out
kills
my
people.
rifle and shoot. 13E. Or. Make sure I forgot. Yeah, K.
13K does not.
Do daughter paint your toenails?
All my kids did.
Aw.
It's a family
Well,
activity.
I only have the one at home, so.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright.
I have
And then. It's Marshall.
And 2 on the window. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, well, one is
Sure
certainly
wish that
not.
evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Sorry.
I gotta
Yeah,
build a house.
one is certainly not old enough to participate yet.
Well, she helped.
They can participate. Yeah, just
Andy helped
dumping
her.
it. Just
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Like, they don't look good. If you look at my toes, they don't
Oh,
look
me?
great.
So, do you want to do your fort save first or your will save?
Will save, will save, will save.
Yeah. Well, they're both. Oh no, one's only +3. I have more dice. Where'd my box go?
Yeah, no, my right foot is blue, and my left foot is pink. See?
I really don't need to see.
The audience
Because
says.
you've watched The Expanse, haven't you? Or read the books?
I've watched The Expanse except for the second season. Not second season. Sixth season.
Never seen it.
Oh, it's fantastic. It gets space right.
Yeah, it's what am I thinking of with the guy that played in Dawson's Creek? Fringe?
Fringe is good.
That might be, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
It's the guy that played in Dawson's
yeah,
Creek.
that guy, yeah.
Pacey?
Yeah,
Percy, whatever his name is.
he plays one of the guys in Fringe. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
he's
right.
like one of the investigators.
Yeah. Fringe is so good. I got the first season.
The whole scene where they finally meet up with
Cool,
the
Mike.
guy's kid that was kidnapped.
Oh, yeah,
He's like,
So-
you're not that person.
Excuse my French, but I'm doing
Oh, I'm that person.
fuck all. Yeah. So I rolled a 7 and a 10, respectively.
So,
So yeah.
paralyzed then,
Yeah,
so you can't
I'm
move.
nothing and nothing.
So, you're like,
Amos is one of my favorite characters,
Oh,
especially
yeah.
when he falls in love with Peaches. Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
fantastic. Peaches. No, he calls her Peaches. That's her.
Yeah.
because he can't use her real name because she's a fugitive.
Doc.
Doc is up. Okay, let's try Fortitude save. Does a 18 make it?
yes. So you're not paralyzed.
Is that okay? I'm going to ask a question, and I don't know if you know if you can answer me this. Is that a one and done? One and
Yes.
immune?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
said
so-
that earlier.
I missed that.
No, yeah,
Yep.
that's fine.
Yep, so
It
as soon
was
as
like
you pass, you're good for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Boom! That's a 22 will.
So you realize you're sitting in front of a plant trying to eat you.
Did it attacked from distance? So I'm screwed anyways.
We haven't actually seen that.
Yeah,
That's right. We
Yeah.
have not seen that.
retcon that the bite didn't happen.
Move
no.
action.
Oh, yeah.
Identify what the crap this is. For a 32.
So everything that you know, and then let's see here. So you do know that it does have reach,
Okay.
and let's see here. Anything else? You know it has low light vision.
Okay.
Anything, and then the plant immunities.
Plant immunities. Okay. And Doc's just gonna shame. And just point blank it straight to the face and fire a round into its face. So I'm
What he
provoking.
perceives it's his face.
I think it has multiple.
Does a 17E hit?
17E does hit.
Okay. It's going to take 7 points of acid, and its AC is down by 2 for 7 rounds. As it tries to eat me.
And I am pretty sure a 29k hits
29k does hit.
Damn.
for 13 piercing.
Ouch.
I am
Yeah.
not good to be up here.
Well, none of us are. Well,
Well, the good news is you can move away now if you wanted to.
no, he can't. He just used up both his actions. Use the move action to identify.
I can, as a move action, I can identify, and it makes my die a 20.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, no, it's
I just thought you rolled a nat 20.
no.
I wasn't judging.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, he
That's
has,
why I'm sitting in the back and going, "What the crap is that?"
yeah, he has like a special like
You have a
pretty much-
Pokedex?
Yeah, I straight up have a Pokedex. It goes, "What is that Pokemon?" That's a Vrassinake. Get the crap out of here. That's Tangela.
That's a Villable.
It's
the rest. All right.
This is the problem. I'm directly after it.
So it's going to do a bite into the goblin,
Miss me.
which is only a 15, so that misses. And then into the orc. That's not going to hit the orc either because I don't think a 15 hits you either,
Not
does
even
it?
close.
He's paralyzed, right?
I don't know what that means.
Oh, yeah.
So
So
you
do,
treat your dexterity as if it's -5.
Yeah.
So you just get -2 to your AC, which it still wouldn't hit.
Oh, yeah. My Dex mod max is 2, so it'd be a 20 KAC.
Okay, yep. No, it wasn't even
Or,
close.
I'm sorry, 18.
Yeah,
I was adding 2 to the E, and I was like, no,
you're
that's not
fine.
right.
You're fine.
Alright, and then Alondra.
Alright. Well, her will save to start off with. That is cocked. That is only a 12.
No.
Mike just nah.
Let's see. It just went so.
So
They
it
will
has
bite
its
ya.
attack.
That's only a 15k.
That hits.
Oh man,
So 13 piercing.
Damn.
he has low AC.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
We all have low AC.
Yeah, she's
Except for
not
the
built for
operative.
combat.
Oh, all right.
And I even got her better armor. It only took me one move action. Am I still forced to walk
Yep.
towards it?
Yep. You
Okay.
just sit there.
Welcome to stupidity of rules.
Yep.
Okay, so Mr. Tiggles. will
Eat that
get
thing, Mr.
his-
Tiggles.
Well, he needs to pass his fort. 19.
He's good.
Pass his will. 15.
He's good.
Ooh.
All he can do is move into its square.
Avenge me.
Can he eat it?
He only gets one action.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, he's right.
Unless I can do something. No, because bad, cheap ability. But it's so cool. Yes, someone needs to remind Pazzo.
Yeah.
I wanna
Rule
make a
of cool is
statement.
not good.
So I signed all the documentation to become the new venture agent.
Uh-huh.
And in the contract, it's like you can't badmouth Paizo or its writers. And I was like,
Because you're a representative.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh darn, I can't say anything about that.
I will.
There is a
I
scenario.
don't have much bad to say about
There was a
Pfizer.
scenario that I was yelling about
No,
4 weeks earlier.
there's things
Well, it's
I
all, you
really...
can critique a
Critique,
scenario.
but-
Because Paizo doesn't write the scenarios; they just publish them. You're critiquing the individual writer. Name the writer when you critique, not the
valid.
company, the writer.
I just try not to name people to make them feel
Ah,
bad.
fuck them.
But, well, whoever came up with the... Well, you have to make a will save every round. Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
But it also has a fort. Well, you... make the fort save, you're fine. No, you're not fine if you're making a save every round.
You're
that
making
steals
twin
your tame.
saves. It's nothing should do that.
Yeah. And they're justifying it by, but if you make the fort save, you don't worry about it after that. But you're still forcing me to save every round.
And it's the same function. If you fail your wisdom save, you have to spend all your movement
Yeah.
to do.
You spend your turn.
Yeah, so that's
Making
basically
yourself
the same as being
vulnerable.
Stunned. You're just not doing
Yeah,
nothing.
it's pretty much
It's
2 chances.
you are
to,
screwing me in a way.
Yeah.
It is not good writing. It is
Brian,
very
are you up?
poor.
Yeah, I was making my rolls.
No, that's totally fine. I'm just trying to
It's
make sure.
very poor game design.
And was excited to
Well, I
find
mean,
this
It's the
salt
same
mine
principle as,
in
like,
this
fighting
region.
Medusa. You have to avert your gaze. You're always blinded
But
and take
the dice are with me. I made my will.
That's only because
And,
technically they
crit
don't
it,
run Medusa
so
the way she
it's
was
going
actually
to
written
take
in mythology. You can view
18
her
acid
through a
and
shield.
slashing.
Or a mirror. I'm sorry, a
Well,
reflective
you can
surface.
view her. You just can't look at her eyes.
Well, in the actual mythology,
Which one?
well, the one I remember.
The classic one.
The
We'll call it the
classic.
classic traditional.
The classic traditional. You could look at her in a mirror,
Yeah.
and her gaze would not affect you. So yes, you kind of had to fight looking at something else, but you could look at her.
It's also entangled.
Ooh. It's vines got vines.
So it's got -2 AC attack rolls, reflex.
That stacks.
Mhm.
That stacks. Because they're all
Can
unbugged.
only move half speed, can't run or charge.
Rock and roll.
It's got -4 AC right now.
Mhm.
Don't fail your saves.
All right. Well,
What the hell is that? Now that Jeremiah has declared it, you can't fail it.
Oh my gosh.
I have nothing that'll boost your saves. I'm sorry.
What does the back say? Or are you just looking at the chair?
There's a little goblin on the back.
oh, there is. That's adorable. And a little heart that says
I love
D
goblins.
and S
So,
or R.
it can break free with
B and
either
S?
acrobatics or strength.
Okay.
I'll have the DCs ready.
Okay. And then top of the round to Marshall.
Yep.
Marshall and Doc.
Cool. I'm paralyzed, but I'm not will saved, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah, to me, it's roll your fort save first, because if you fail,
Well, I have
that,
2
the other
different
doesn't
dice.
matter.
Yeah, might as
So,
well.
I have it. It's not poisoned, but I presume it's poisoned. But 4 + 3 is 7, which I know failed. I passed my wisdom, my will save, but that doesn't mean I can do anything because I can't do anything.
Okay. Kim is not playing this game. Doc is playing this game. Doc is gonna back up.
Doc is going to make a will save.
Doc tags in Kim.
Aren't I immune after I make the
No.
save?
No,
oh,
just
this is
the-
No, the will
Fortitude.
save. No, you are immune to the will
Yeah.
once you make it.
Oh, you didn't
Oh.
say that. You said
You
every
never
round.
said that.
Yeah, yeah.
I made the will save first round.
Okay,
Yeah.
so move back then. I thought you missed one at one point. So
No, I'm the one. that can't do
Her
shit.
first round, she had to make both.
okay,
She succeeded.
so go ahead and make your shot from last round.
She needs to be within.
and
20
you get your hit points back.
Yeah, because it
Yeah,
would not have.
The AoE wouldn't, or the
The bite.
She'd still probably be about there because she needs to be close. Her gun is very short range.
Frozen.
Yeah, see, that's what was confusing the hell out of me. Is like I have to make a will save every single round.
For some
I'm
reason,
not
I was thinking
immune?
you missed that second time and not the fourth.
No, the first time she pulled off both. Mr. Tiggles was just paralyzed, so he couldn't. I'm sorry. Apologies for the
Oh, no.
confusion on that.
It's all good.
Okay. Okay, 10's not going to hit.
No.
Don't care what AC I'm targeting. 10's not going to hit. But it is back to me, right?
Yep. And so then But
Mr. Tiggles.
Tiggles has made both his saves, so he's good
He's
to go.
good now. And he's in its square.
And it's entangled.
And it's entangled. And he's a
That's good.
bitey
So
little thing.
I only have to make the fortitude.
The fortitude,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what was making me really mad is like I have to make this every single round even after I've made it.
Yep.
No, both of them are, once you make it, you get a
You're immune.
24-hour window.
How was the convicted
24.
melon?
Because I only heard
Ooh,
it
try
for
it.
the
It's
poison.
okay.
I am
Yeah,
actually very
that's
full.
what
I'm
I
just
heard is
curious.
the poison, and that's why
I'm very full because I just downed this.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, it's not my favorite of all the flavors.
Yeah,
I like the
no.
the non-carbonated teas are pretty
we're
good.
gonna
More than
both
these.
go.
But I found these at Family Dollar,
No.
and they're
Um,
very
yeah,
strong.
she's got 10
Yeah.
shots.
So pungent in the face.
I really ought to just pull my thing out of there. I'll get it in a minute.
Is that what she said?
No.
Oh, it
Only
could be
going break. I
Futanari.
have a really horrible.
Holy shit.
Is that max damage crit?
No, that's 2 crits.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh.
I see two that weird numbers. I just said, is that a double crit?
Yeah, I just
It's a
didn't
double rainbow.
Double rainbow all the way.
I mean, no, it's 20/20.
Okay.
Yeah, I could believe that in Dead Sons against the big guy. I'm like,
Oh yeah.
holy
Oh yeah, it's fantastic. Because you guys were dying by radiation, and we're not. You're just like one guy's like, I'm just gonna stand here. I'm like, okay, buddy, you got a really bad fort save.
Could have rolled better on the dice. Oh yeah, I have to roll 2 each.
Yeah.
I forget that.
It's funny playing with Pathfinder 2e people.
We have 3 different ways to do criticals in the different systems.
Yeah. People, I'll play with Starfinder. People are like, oh yeah, well they're like, oh I crit. I'm like, okay, what's the crit effect? They're like, read this
Okay.
thing. Read the thing. Like, unroll your double dice.
She
They're
does
like,
7.
Oh. Ooh, 7. 7's not bad. Tickles does 300.
Divided by 6. It's only
Well,
50.
he does 4 plus 3. Well, 3 and 3. Tiggles does 10.
So 17 total.
Yep.
That's
Yeah,
not bad.
17 total.
It's a good round.
Okay, so then it's Marshall and Doc.
Yeah.
Okay, Marshall is up. You made your fort
Doc.
save,
is it
and no, sorry, we're already going back to you. We were just retconning that. So you made your
Yeah, I'm
wisdom
paralyzed,
save.
but I made my visual save. Yes.
Okay.
Yep,
It's
so
You're paralyzed. So Doc is gonna. He's got his reaction. I'm gonna full round withdraw. No, that's not gonna matter anyways. I'm gonna move here and fire. I'm still gonna provoke either way.
alright.
Because full round withdraw, it's still provoke.
Yeah. Doesn't help.
So it's
against
got a 25k to hit
That'll hit.
for 13p.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh yeah.
6.
I'm not level 5 yet. I can't bodyguard you.
Does a 20 E hit with its -4?
Yeah.
It's got -4, and we're doing real good with that. So 5 points of acid damage, please.
Nice. What was the negative you gave it to before?
-2. And it's
Oh, it
entangled.
stacks. Nice.
It stacks.
Okay. That's what you were talking about when you said it stacks.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Alright, it's true.
Let's go. Let's see, decided you... Oh, no, you're not paralyzed anymore, so you're like 20k.
No, I am paralyzed.
Oh,
That's the one thing. I
Okay.
So
But
it's 18 right now.
18. Okay, so one bite misses, but the second bite does hit for 12 piercing.
Ouch. Okay. So 12 out of 24. That's stamina, right?
Yes.
Okay. Ouch.
Alondra.
Oh, well. Try and continue to lay into it.
The
Mr.
bakeries.
Tiggles is pissed. Alundra is next to useless, but Mr. Tiggles is like, die!
Another crit.
It is.
It found his bully stick.
Yeah, he's got something in his mouth and he ain't
This
letting go.
looks important.
10 damage.
It goes down as Tiggles is.
He found something, he latched onto it, and he was just shaking it violently.
It's a glowing body part from Resident Evil.
Yeah, basically.
It is down.
So I'm still just sitting there for another 3 seconds.
Yeah, you're like.
Oh, I didn't do shit.
Well, you survived. That's enough.
Yeah, you survived.
That's fair.
Well, I don't know how many more of those there are, but
Yeah, that's freaking up, Matt.
make a note that they're here.
Yeah.
But the rest of the hex is uneventful.
Good.
Well, that's good to know.
At least it wasn't the giant worm. What was scary?
Giant worms would be bad. Tiny worms are also bad.
Shahadid.
Shahaloot. Talking about Dune?
We were just on a beach. See a sandworm.
Oh. No, thank you.
Yeah.
No, thank you at all.
I don't think this car would outrun a sandworm.
I sure
But it's a
tried.
baby sandworm. It's a graboid.
Nah.
Yeah, graboid. Even those things were huge.
Okay.
They're pretty big.
Uh,
And they were fast as
nothing
shit.
else in that hex, so
Nothing
else.
so that's
But they could only go through
Yeah,
sandy
so
soils. They
1,
really couldn't do
2,
rock.
3. So that's 9, 13,
Yeah.
15.
Nothing there.
17. Oop. 17 plus 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we're at 27. I don't know if we're going to make it back in time.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
What does ME stand for?
A mountain eel.
Yes.
Oh.
So do you still want to push it towards the observatory or head back?
Well, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It's going to take us 12 days to get back. Unless we just book it through. And even still, it's only 6 days.
I literally tried warning you. You didn't listen.
I didn't hear you. I am sorry.
That's why I said, do we have time with how much we've already come out?
It'd be 6 days going back that way.
Yeah.
So 21. So you'd be about on.
Okay. Okay. We have to go back and actually check all those. Okay.
All right. So
So we make it back.
you make it back in time for administrative duties.
A day left.
Yeah.
Can you give me a second? Bring up the sheets. Because the sheets are important. Okay. 5 to 10. Oh gosh. Okay, we're on turn 8. Month 8, technically. Okay. Okay, first things first. Resource collection, right? That's what we're doing right now?
Yes.
Okay. Resource collection, select how many die. We got 4 plus a bunch of D4s.
Right.
I need to drink out the percentile dice. Because I don't. We had an event last
time,
right? Yeah,
yes.
okay. So that's 4 plus 5 plus. So we got 13 that time around. And our settlement size is 4, so we get 9 points, which leaves us with 17 resource points. Okay. 17 resources points. Everything costs 3 more than normal. So
How much longer do we have on that?
It's 6 months, so we're on month 4. So we got 2 more months of this garbage. Sorry, I wasn't looking at things. Can't do artificial intelligence. Fusion enhancer economy. We have the entertainment quarter. We have a government seat. We have a recharging center. We have a school. We have a shopping center. Really, the only thing we can really do, I think, is waste disposal.
Okay.
We could do waste disposal. We could do residential improvements. Religious institution will give us culture and magic.
Okay, so we've got a government seat. Don't we have like a school?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Okay, school.
We have an entertainment quarter. We have a government seat. We have a recharging center. We have a school, and we have a shopping center. So I think we actually still have +2 culture for 1 round. So I think we're still at that level because I think that was his last section. So we should have technically a culture of 6 right now.
Okay.
Which means we could do an energy. We can't do an energy grid. We're 1 off. That's not frustrating at all.
Can we do an armory?
No, we have tech 3.
Oh, Jesus.
So I'm thinking we should probably do either waste disposal or religious institution.
So one does
Religious institution is culture and magic, and waste disposal is 1 accord,
accord. That's the happiness of the people, right?
Yeah.
essentially. How well cohesive they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you get rid of that stench coming out?
Yeah, I'm kind of in favor of waste disposal at this point.
Let's make waste disposal.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll get waste disposal that takes 6 hexes. Not 6 hexes, 6 thingies.
Resources, yeah.
1 per charter. So we have 11 points left.
That's one big landfill.
Is 1 big landfill.
I imagine it's just like a bunch of earth moving to put in like pipes and.
Well, we don't need to. We can just do geomantic garbage now. And that is +1 accord.
Okay, so what are our actual traits right now?
Accord 4, culture 4, economy 1, magic 1, technology 3.
Does our economy have anything to do with resource generation?
No.
Okay.
Settlement.
But it now enables us to eventually build like stores to buy items and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes and no.
So, I mean, armory would get us weapons and armor.
There's a fusion enchanter for someone to put fusions on our weapons.
I mean, we can do that without that. It's just,
Yeah.
it's like a store. Okay. And then now we need to roll. We don't have to pay any upkeep because we have no unrest. And then
Teacher's project.
we need to check for an event. I think we're at 15% right now.
Yep. So no event this time.
All right.
That's not great.
So we're at a chord 4.
Chord 4. Culture 4.
4.
Economy 1.
1.
Magic 1.
Tech 3.
Tech 3.
Do we have a library?
No.
No.
That might be worthwhile.
That might be a
Next
good
time.
one.
That's magic and tech.
Magic and tech.
How many resources does it take?
8.
8.
We have to have 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We have 11 now, don't we?
Yeah. We can't.
We can only do
We
one
can only do one
project,
build at a time.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
yeah, I think that's what we'll plan for next month.
Yeah. Library is a good choice.
No, we don't have 11 now because I forgot to factor in the additional 3. We have 8.
So it was 9 total?
Yeah, we earned
Yeah.
13, have to pay immediately 4,
Right.
and then we gained 9. So we just burned what we had gained.
Okay.
It's not a bad deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
But before you head back out,
Mm-hmm.
your botanist, Haltheria Grauman, you catch her like hiding in the shrubbery outside of their quarters.
And why are we looking for her anyway? Yes, because of the flowers.
Oh, yeah.
The flower hacks we found.
So we're like, why are you hiding from us?
She's like, no, hide me. Tell her I'm out in the field and I won't be back for days.
Tell
Who
sure.
is it?
Here's the hex you're going to.
Yeah, we're not going to tell her. We're going to do it.
Who's her? And
So
why?
the botanist's name is Haltharia Groman. They are a chaotic good female human. And who is the her she's talking about?
It's a Vitari Tech troubleshooter. So, like, I had once worked for Vitari Tech Industries prior to joining here.
Do you owe them money?
No, I mean, I was basically just like a well-paid prisoner, and they basically, anything I worked on, they claimed was theirs.
And then you didn't turn everything over?
I did, but she's looking for me, so I don't know if they still think the contract's going or not. But I heard that she was trying to track me down.
Okay, well, go to the coordinates Alondra gave you. We got some cool flowers out there.
And insects. Pollinating insects.
There's a thing out there we killed as a plant. It's a veracinate. Just be careful. Don't die.
She's like, all right, well, okay. Well, in my last few weeks there, I did kind of come up with an idea of like a gene hook that you could like splice into the strain of a plant DNA. But
Tell him.
I don't
Not
know.
me.
But I thought about it. I don't know if that's what they're thinking about, saying
What?
that I owe them.
Well, don't worry about that. We'll figure it out. What's their name again?
I don't know. It's just they're a Shiren.
Okay.
You see, she's female Shiren in a slick business suit that doesn't do a good job at hiding her gun.
Jeez, one of those.
Yeah, you gotta help me. So yeah, I'll go to those coordinates and then
Take
Just-
some protection.
Doc
with you.
looks at her and goes, "Is that a euphemism?"
No, I'm
No,
pretty
no.
sure she
No.
means they're a hitman that's really bad at hiding the gun.
Oh.
They're a corporate agent.
Oh, okay.
I've hired.
Alondra
several
talked
themselves.
about protection, so I get it.
Just trying to figure this out. You guys are weird.
yeah,
I mean, see if Annie Ann wants to
This
go
is
on
my
a-
gun. There are many like it.
But this one is
Goblin
mine.
is the goblin. He's a 10-year-old goblin. So I mean, he's
But
been.
he's middle aged.
Yeah, he is.
I know.
He's just been in a war for the last 6 years.
Yeah, poor guy.
mean, considering what Annie Ann went through before she came with us.
So okay, let's get out there. Go out there. We'll handle this. Don't worry.
Bye.
Doc will walk around the corner. Does he find anything?
Not around the corner.
Well, I'm going to now go looking for this Sharon. See
Yeah.
if anyone has seen this Sharon.
They're like, yeah, Tayetta was talking to another Sheeran
But
recently.
Tayetta is now
Tayetta.
dead.
Tayetta's dead.
That is right. I forgot to mark that off there.
It's okay. Tayetta is currently dead.
Tayetta's
That is
dead.
Like Tayetta was talking a couple weeks ago. Let's conversation about that.
Yeah.
So they were just they've seen one kind of roaming around asking questions.
Okay. I just feel bad because the newlyweds, the android died.
Yeah, I know.
And you do eventually spot someone that looks like that.
Excuse me, ma'am, Sharon, whatever you are. I don't have your DNA in my system. We need to scan you for diseases. Please come here. And they're like, he looks very official. He's got a doctor's coat that looks way too big, and it just waddles
And
up.
way too white.
Way too white.
Oh,
I love cleanliness circuits. They're fun.
And Alundra is coming up. Yeah, you. Who are you? What are you doing here?
I am
Why are you
Jessica.
here?
You must be the ministers I was told about. You must have just got back in. I heard you were out in the field.
Yes.
Yes, I work for Retari Tech, and it seems that one of our former employees, we found some information that some notes that they wrote down before they left, and we're just making sure that they provided all the information on that before leaving, because it would be our property if they had come up with anything while in our employment.
And while Alondra's talking to her, doctor's just like, oh, okay, you need this vaccination. And just like, we'll bring out this syringe and just jab it in her thigh. She gets minus, what's the word I'm looking for? -1 to attack rolls for the next 7 rounds.
Just in case.
Alundra's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, due to the nature
Forgive
of
him.
this information of what they were working on before they left our company, Retari Tech believes that all research that Hatheria Gromans has completed is actually ours due to her contract.
We have a superseding
Yes.
contract.
Do you have a copy of this contract?
Yes. And she pulls out a data pad. She's like, I can send it to you if you wish.
Yes.
That we require it.
We require this. This.
So, yeah, she sends you a detailed contract plus what the company feels is the grievance going on with said employee.
Okay.
Do they have evidence of her termination date?
Yes, and they show
Okay,
you
okay.
on this, but since she did not disclose this information, we are pursuing all, if she has continued working on this after the fact, because it would be our property if she's currently using this hook method.
Hook?
Gene hook, yes.
Gene Hook. She said she thought of it, but I don't believe she said she continued anything. It was just an idea, and she hasn't followed through with anything on it.
What does the contract state?
Something about intellectual property.
Yeah, and
Anything that she's created during their... Is it basically standard
yeah.
BS? Does it... See, I know what my contract says currently, and I know the ways around it. It says if I create anything on the company's computers, it's theirs. So I just don't create it on their computer. I don't just create it on their computer.
Yeah, I mean that would be
So
my
that's something
thing. Could
you
we
could ask for
look
some time
through
to
it?
review the
Yeah.
information,
Yeah.
and she allows it. She's like, "Yeah, I will stick around for a week for you to look through this and determine."
Well, I don't know if a week's going to be long enough, but yeah, go ahead.
Well, guess what? I've got a week of paperwork to do.
Well, I'm saying
That's
we
what we
sent her out, and it's
Mhm.
going to be 6 days just to get out there.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Was there anything we could
I mean, again, we're looking through the
Yeah.
contract to see if we can find any legal loophole. Like, it has to be actually documented
Can I-
research. It can't
So-
be an idea written down in a
So-
notebook that happened to be in their possession.
So
when she
basically,
left.
later on, you can go ahead and give me a culture check or profession lawyer check to review the documentation.
can I do a profession doctor check or no?
No.
That's fine.
I got a 19 culture.
I'm aiding him
All right.
for 21.
21.
Culture.
You can
Alright.
make it untrained.
So
You
23.
can't
But-
do culture.
yeah,
You can make it trained up to DC 10.
it's all right because you got high
Oh, okay,
enough
we got high
with
enough.
it. So you do discover that there's a clause in there that refers to a work association agreement, but it appears to be a separate document that was not included with the paperwork that you received.
Okay. I'm going to go up to her and say, I need this document as well because it is part of the contract. And to make sure you're following the contract, I need all things related to it.
Alondro's, her first agent was Barry Gordy. Now she knows better.
Well, no, she's a noble scion.
I know, I'm just...
And she's
Barry
like,
Gordy.
okay, hold
You
on.
know who Barry Gordy is?
I don't.
He is... he's the number one scandal for Motown. He was set, like... People would go to him like, I've got 50 songs. He says, okay, I'll give you a nickel for each one of them. It was bad. Real bad.
As John Mulaney has a Barry Gordy
Yeah,
song,
that's-
joke.
That's exactly where I get it from. Like, I'm a young Motown. Like, you're going to give me all my songs for a nickel, Mr. Barry Gordy? Sign me up. It's actually where I first learned about it. And then I went and researched it because I was curious.
It was
It takes about a day, but she does eventually send you a copy of the work association agreement.
Okay.
And it's
So-
not signed.
I don't know if it was ever quite
Well,
that
I
bad.
Go
have
ahead
to go over it.
Give
and-
me another culture check as you review the new document.
All right, I'll lead you.
Ooh, that's a 21.
I aid for sure.
I have a 30.
3.
I have a 30 total.
All right. So there is a note in there that allows employees to develop ideas unrelated to departmental departmental competencies as long as it doesn't detract from their current work.
And what was her work?
Not
And
bad.
you need to also realize that Viteratech is a weapons related company.
Oh, yeah, then there's no way. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Now you can weaponize gene tech, but
You could.
that wasn't her purview.
Yeah.
That was a medical or biomedical purview, and she was doing something else. Like it's like me designing a vaccine while I'm working on a targeting chip for a drone or something at Boeing or whatever. You know.
It's almost exactly what it is.
I know.
know.
So you bring that up to her, and she grudgingly is like,
We
That
we
does
can
sound right,
contact
yeah.
Aletha back in the Pact Worlds if you'd like, and you can take it up with her.
Security matters.
She's like,
the mayor has the final say. I do apologize, though.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just...
that does. I guess I will bring that up to my superiors so that they are aware of that.
Yeah.
I don't know if they had thought about
Alundra
that.
is actually going to forward all this
Yeah, we're gonna
begrudgingly
document
to
it
Aletha,
Yeah.
since Aletha is our charter holder.
And then before she
and
leaves,
all information we have associated with this. So
before she leaves, Doc is gonna give her another injection to say this'll stop the swelling.
I literally, he's like Bones in the first new Star Trek. Your tongue is swelling?
How's it feel? Now?
Nanda, numb tongue. Damn it!
But yeah,
He doesn't care, man. He's been in the army for 6 years on the front lines with the.
I know, but
You
that's
don't care.
exactly why I think he's like Bones in that one.
so yeah, she after
I've
a
never
few
seen
days
a reaction this bad.
packs up and leaves. Yeah, and it's like, okay, well,
Numb tongue? You have numb tongue?
they thought, but that does seem like a good argument, so I will let them know about that.
Okay.
Let me see. It's 9:00. Do we want it? Because we did get a little bit of a late start. Should we do this as our first break?
Yeah, let's take our first
Let's
break
take
now
our
and
first
then
break.
go from there. 10 minutes? 9:14?
Yeah, 9:14.
See, I don't work in the morning, so I can